Welcome, and I am glad you are here. Share. Where are you tuning in from? Today, I would like to share my journey as a underwriter. So an underwriter is somebody that makes the decision whether you're going to get that house or the house. I mostly did homes and 1 to 4 units. That was the area that I worked in. And boy, could I write a book on some of the things that I learned, especially some of the things that I saw in divorce decrees, right? Because part of underwriting, we need to review all of the information, right? We look at your credit, bank statements, your income, right? The whole thing. It's called the 4 C's. And the divorce decrees, right? Some of the things that I got to see in the divorce decrees, some of the things that I got to see when people were suing each other, right? Especially when a member of the family passed away, and then whether it's the siblings, family members fighting. So I got to see all those court documents. I also got to see quite a few celebrities, right? Like big name movies and sports personalities. I got to see not only their income, so I'm not going to name any names, but you can call me and I'll be happy to share with you on that. I got to see their income. I got to see their tax returns. I got to see how they invested their money. I got to see who they donated to, which was fascinating. I learned a lot on that as well. But I also got to see the pictures of their home. And believe you me, on some of these high-end personalities, the appraisers gave us tons of photos. And I used to take a lot of work home with me, right? Because I to have two kids, left work on time, went to go pick them up, went to go play paddle tennis. And, while I was waiting for the courts to be available to play, I used to, do the work, right? Got to take advantage of whatever moment. But I am proud that I took the time to do things for myself, right? So paddle tennis was absolutely a must, at least once a week, if not twice a week. And that allowed me to have space for myself. But yeah, I was out there. A lot of people, because they saw me, they thought I was grading papers. They're like, oh, she must be a teacher. But the pictures that I saw, right? It's about when you know that you want to have time for yourself, what are you willing to do in order to make that happen? The other thing, I used to cook 2 meals on a Sunday, right? I wanted my kids to have, a meal, but I didn't always have time to go home and cook. So on Sundays, I would make 2 meals, one for Sunday, and then when the kids got home on Monday, because they got home before I did, they would have food. Monday night, I would come in and I would prepare the meal for the following day, right? So those, I was happy to be able to do that and then the kids were happy because they had a meal, something to come home to. So that's just the insider. But again, it's about what do you want? What's the lifestyle that you want? And what can you put in place to make that happen? So cooking 2 meals on the Sunday, to me, for the most part, allowed me to get home. I wasn't rushing, right? Get home. And I did. I used to play paddle tennis on Mondays and Wednesdays or Mondays and Thursdays, right? So I didn't have to go home and cook the meal because the meal was already done. I would just go play paddle tennis, come back and prepare the meal for the following day. It's all about timing. It's all about scheduling it. It's all about creating the life that you desire. Those were my underwriting days. some of the things that I learned from some of the tax returns that I looked at, from some of the pictures, from the appraisers that I learned. We got to see a lot of the inside of people's homes. But it's the lessons, right? I got to see how people invested their money. I got to see how they donated their money. It was just truly, truly a life experience that has helped me create and help others along the way.